Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, today, my name is Fumi and this is Oaftv. If this is your first time coming across my channel, please do subscribe, like, and also share to your friends. So, Rhuthee had a very emotional diary section and very revealing. She revealed some things, she said some things, and this is all I'll be talking about in the video. So when they go into the diary section now, Biggie will ask them how they are doing. And at first she was like, okay, Biggie, I'm fine. Nothing much, that she's just there. And Biggie asked how was yesterday. She said she didn't really have a good time, blah blah blah. And also Biggie asked again how was the day before yesterday. Like, okay, probably she was happy because she was part of people that won the travel better tax. So it was like that made our day. Like she'd been actually looking forward to like win a tax whenever she goes to the arena. And luckily for her, she was their pair was part of the people that won the travel better tax, and that was one of our best days in the house. So after that, Vicky now asked again, like, okay, Ruthie, I'm going to ask you one more time, how are you doing? And this is how Ritzy started crying. I was now like, okay. And guess what? What that one come off of my eyes, I was like, stop it. Ad gay. You don't do that. You don't do that. Okay, so okay, she took a moment, like, dry her eyes and everything. And she talked about being disrespected by Mayo prior to the game that happened yesterday night. In my previous video, I stated that they had a truth or dare game, and there was more like they were trying to like break up or something. Like she asking Mayo, what they are doing and everything, and like blaming him for mentioning Nelly and Andy as part of the people he was attracted to in the house. So yesterday they had a truth or dare game, and he was asked to mention three people he was attracted to in the house. And the first person they mentioned was Rhuthee, second person was Nelly, and the third person was Andy. At first I thought she was mad for at Mayor for probably mentioning Nelly until a diary section where she reviewed like it was not him mentioning Nelly that actually got her angry. That it was a fact that he mentioned Andy's name as part of the people he was attracted to in the house. So why would she have gotten angry because Mayor, mentioned Andy? Here is the reason. Remember on Sunday, before the custom, after the live eviction show, when Ebuka asked her why she didn't like asked her question that as she told Wani that she was stingy to her face rather than saying it behind her back, and this caused a little altercation where both of them started to like mentioning Rhuthee, that fight that happened. So I guess in the course of while they were insulting each other, Andy has said to her that she was tasteless, like she has no taste in men, and she was talking about Mayo, like, okay, oh, if you had taste, why would you be with a guy like Mayo? So one thing that pissed her off that someone that called me tasteless because of you, you now have to mention that person's name amongst those who you are attracted to. Like, are you for real? So she felt that it was a sign of disrespect on her part from him to her, and she couldn't understand like how he could actually do that. This really pissed her off, got her angry. She was crying right in that section. And she even admitted that because of what happened, she has not been herself. And this has led her to start smoking. Like she has never smoked in her life. And because she's just trying to like wrap her hand around it. And this has led her to start smoking. I was like, Ritzy, calm down now. Because looking at it from this side, it didn't really look that deep. It was not really that deep. But hearing her explain it, actually affirmed what I said in my last video, that fine, you guys decided to like use yourself and spite Nelly, not knowing that Nelly and Suge relationship was going to be like that deep, was going to be registered, was going to be like something serious. Fine. So it is something serious. So Mayor is like, okay, oh, Nelly is with Suge, we are done. So let me just focus on you guys. But both of you had an agreement that okay, oh, probably when Nelly is looking, you like steal some kisses and everything, like that, blah blah blah. So I don't really know why you people that said you want to use yourself, and even Rhuthee confirmed that she wants to use Mayor. Mayor too wants to use Rhuthee. So they both had an agreement that okay, oh, this is what they want. They want to like play a game, not like they were having a serious relationship. But unknowingly to mighty Rhuthee, the girl don't fall. Yes, I say it. She has fallen, but she doesn't want to admit that she has fallen. Sure, you get. She doesn't want to admit. But seeing her crying in the diary section and getting pissed off over Mayor mentioning Andy, about mentioning Andy as one of the girls he is attracted to in the house, and getting that piece, I sense jealousy. And she's still saying like she doesn't care. Even before that was like, okay, you guys had an agreement. The house is not aware about your agreements. So do you really think you have the right to be angry or saying like you feel disrespected with this guy? And she couldn't really answer straight. And I was like, okay, he couldn't have answered the question. He could have just like, you know, avoided that question. Like it was as if he threw her under the bus, and she like he knew what was going on in the house. He was the only one that she poured her heart to. She was the only one that knew. He was the only one that knew whatever it is that is going on with her in the house. Like, okay, you are the only one I am free with. You are the only one I tell things to. And you know how the house is about me and you. And this person that called me tasteless is the same person you are saying you are attracted to. So in that way, she feels disrespected. She feels like he threw her under the bus. She feels like he doesn't care about her feelings. And that was what brought about their conversation this morning. And she is really, really pained. Like, she's really going through a lot, like you said. So I was wondering, this does not have to like get to you unless you have already fallen in love with the guy. And that's exactly what happened. Because if you are not falling in love with the guy, you wouldn't feel pained about someone saying, okay, I'm attracted to this person, I'm attracted to this person. Regardless, you shouldn't care. You should just keep on with the game, keep on with the fact here that okay, oh, you don't care about whatever happens with this person in the house. So definitely you are already getting into him. Like you have something deep in your heart that you want to like, you don't want to show, but it's happening within you, like that. So Biggie asked her if she thinks she was being honest with herself, and she said yes, which I think it was a no-no, because if you say you're honest with yourself and you're still letting this little thing get to you, that means you're just hurting yourself the more. And there is no way you can actually let yourself out of this, like out of this chain of jealousy, because I see it as a jealousy. Yes, I see it as jealousy, because normal, a guy can say, okay, I'm attracted to this person. Forget they call you tasteless or anything. You both know that you don't have a relationship with him. You are just actually doing a game. So why would you feel bad like being with him, saying you are tasteless, and him saying he's attracted to the same person that say you are tasteless does not mean anything. You should have just sat on your game, like, okay, I don't care. Whatever they say, I don't care. Or you should have just let them know that okay, oh, see, this thing is just a game. If you like abuse him, if you like insult him, I don't care about it. It should have just been like that. But she's just all well like sprung up about it, and you know, having to like say, okay, well, she will try and gather herself. She will try and just be herself. She knew that she's already on the chopping block. That what happened between she and the twins, you know, they've already told her to like talk to them, but she's like, okay, I'm not going to talk to them because if I go talk to them now, it will feel as if because they are the custodians. So maybe probably I'm like canvassing for votes, and I don't want to do that. You know, one thing I like Ruthie about is she's bold, she's confident, but sometimes she needs to like calm down. She needs to like figure herself out. She needs to understand herself more. I guess that was why Vicky asked her if she was being honest with herself, because you are saying one thing and your actions is saying another thing. Because if she can try and balance what she's saying with her actions, I guess probably she would get her answers, and she would like, put her head straight. And she also admitted like, I did in my one of my videos, like I said, she was trying to like look for attention. She wants to like do what others are doing. Like this one is having this ship, she too is desperate, and she admitted like, okay, she actually came out desperate. She feels like she isn't getting much attention. And when Mayor was giving her that, she was like, okay, this is the guy that's giving me attention, let me just stick with him. Like she said, when she was outside, she doesn't have to fight for attention. But in Biggie's house, getting attention is hard. Like that's what could be cool. Hey, okay. So that was what led to like, okay, this person gives me attention. So me too, let me be desperate. So she came out desperate, and she's regretting every bit of it now. But people that, later advised her and everything. She stopped crying. And I guess during diary section, she was able to pour out her mind. She was able to like let us in about some things. When I was thinking she was angry because he mentioned Nelly, but apparently it was because he mentioned Andy that called that tasteless because of him. That was practically why Rhuthee was angry. And even with Nelly, she was as well as good. She doesn't even have any issue with Nelly again. Like she's good with her and everything is going smoothly. But I don't think she and it is, well, maybe probably later on, if she doesn't go on Sunday, if they have a conversation, they will try and like straighten things out between each other. But Rhuthee is right now emotionally drained, but I guess with all the talk and everything, she'll be fine. She'll be good, but at least she should try and love herself more, just to let it go. So that's all I have today. If you have any question in the yeah, I said question. If you have any opinion, if you have anything to say, please let me know in the comment section. See you in my next video. Bye.